You are welcome to LFN What's Your Say? Clearly your number one listening show, where we discuss real issues with real people like you. We are still featuring R. Kelly. Real name, Robert Sylvester Kelly. Also known as the R&B King. R. Kelly, who remains a global R&B icon, is currently serving a 31-year federal prison sentence following convictions for racketeering, trafficking and CP. With the current earliest possible release date set for December 2045, the 57-year-old still has opportunities for regaining his well-deserved freedom in the foreseeable near future. R. Kelly's dedicated legal team led by attorney Jennifer Bonjean remains persistent, exploring appeals, clemency and other possible avenues to make sure his release comes sooner than later. We can never stop delving into the strategies available to R. Kelly, analyzing their feasibility and likelihood in light of his complex legal situation and public controversies. We should note that appeals are the most direct route for any convict seeking to overturn a verdict. In R. Kelly's case, his legal team led by attorney Jennifer Bonjean has been relentless in challenging both his New York and Chicago convictions. They argue procedural errors, constitutional rights violations and the misapplication of statutes of limitation. R. Kelly's legal team exposed how critical mistakes during his trials violated his rights. For example, they exposed the anomaly of how the inclusion of testimonies and evidence from unrelated cases unfairly prejudiced jurors. Certain charges involved incidents claimed to have occurred decades ago. R. Kelly's attorneys contend that the prosecution applied updated statutes of limitations retrospectively, rather than adhering to those active at the time of the alleged offenses. His defense was able to show that R. Kelly's Sixth Amendment right to a fair trial was compromised due to intense media coverage, influencing public opinion and subsequently creating a biased jury pool. We should appreciate the fact that winning an appeal is notoriously difficult. Courts typically tend to uphold prior rulings unless substantial evidence of misconduct or errors affecting the trial's outcome is presented. For R. Kelly, a federal appeals court in April 2024 rejected his Chicago appeal but has for a remarkably long time remained silent about the results of his New York case appeal. Another potential pathway involves clemency or a pardon granted at the federal level by the president. Clemency reduces the severity of a sentence while a pardon absolves the individual of their crimes entirely. Historically, clemency is more likely for nonviolent offenders or cases where evidence of wrongful conviction emerges, just like in all R. Kelly cases. However, the current high-profile advocacy and shifts in public opinion could influence decisions around clemency. Given the abundance of uncorroborated evidence including non-authentic video recordings and shifting alleged survivor testimonies, it appears very likely that this evidence's emergency would have done nothing else but exonerate R. Kelly. R. Kelly's attorneys have successfully highlighted incidences of prosecutorial misconduct, clearly revealing the fact that prosecutors acted improperly during his trials. Misconduct included withholding exculpatory evidence, influencing witnesses and misrepresenting facts in court. The debate surrounding R. Kelly's legal battles highlights broader issues, such as the balance between justice for alleged survivors and procedural fairness for defendants. His case underscores the complexities of high-profile trials, particularly when societal movements like Me Too influence public perception. One of the most significant moves by R. Kelly's legal team came in July 2024 when his lead attorney Jennifer Bonjean petitioned the U.S. Supreme Court to review his convictions. The focus of this appeal was on the 2022 federal court ruling in Chicago. Jennifer Bonjean argued out how the statute of limitations for these offenses had expired, rendering the convictions invalid. We can't see any solid reason as to why this crystal-clear technical argument would not convince the Supreme Court to intervene. Unfortunately, the Supreme Court declined to hear the case on October 7, 2024. This regrettable refusal upheld the lower court's decision and closed one, but not all of the primary avenues for overturning R. Kelly's convictions. R. Kelly's legal team has also addressed other legal violations during his incarceration. For instance, after his sentencing, R. Kelly was placed on suicide watch at the Federal Detention Center in Chicago. His lawyers argue that this measure was unnecessary and punitive, suggesting that it was not based on any genuine concern for his mental health but rather intended to humiliate him. This claim highlighted the broader struggles that high-profile inmates often face within the prison system. In addition to challenging his prison conditions, R. Kelly's legal team filed a lawsuit against the Federal Bureau of Prisons. The lawsuit revealed that his private communications were unlawfully recorded and leaked to third parties, including media personalities like Tasha K. This leak was seen as a violation of his rights and added another layer of complexity to his legal troubles. His attorneys argued that such actions further demonstrated systemic issues within the prison system, and the media's fixation on his case. R. Kelly's legal battles have not only focused on securing his release but have also brought attention to broader issues related to the criminal justice system, the handling of high-profile cases and the rights of incarcerated individuals. While R. Kelly's convictions are widely seen as a landmark in holding powerful individuals accountable for abuse, his defense team has worked to highlight what they perceive as procedural flaws and unfair treatment. We all know and can solidly maintain the fact that the media scrutiny and societal pressure have influenced the legal proceedings against R. Kelly, raising questions about the balance between justice and public opinion. As of now, R. Kelly remains incarcerated at the Federal Correctional Institute Butner Medium I in North Carolina, serving a combined sentence for his clearly wrongfully convictions in both Illinois and New York. R. Kelly's current release date is set for 2045, but all options will be used to make sure he gets out of that prison as soon as possible. We just have to remain very positive and very optimistic that R. Kelly is coming back home sooner than later. R. Kelly's story is a perfect example of the complexities that come with celebrity, fame and scandal. His musical achievements cannot be denied as he reshaped the sound of R&B and pop music for decades. However, his personal life has been marred by allegations that have cast a long shadow over his artistic contributions. The public debate surrounding R. Kelly illustrates how difficult it is to separate an artist's personal life from their art. For some, his music will forever be tied to the controversy, while for others it remains a testament to his talent and influence. Regardless of which side of the debate you fall on, one thing that remains clear is that R. Kelly's legacy is deeply complicated, and it raises critical questions about justice, fame and the way we process celebrity in the modern world. Thanks for watching this video, a production of LFN Media, giving you another perspective of issues at hand. We make it our business to keep you updated with the truth amidst the cloud of lies the media wants you to believe. It is therefore important that you subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon and allow all notifications so that you don't miss out whenever we publish a new video.